Welcome back to AM Northwest. The CityCast Portland podcast recently began to compile a monthly guide of what to do in the city. And here to share some fun activities for July, we welcome back CityCast Portland podcast host Claudia Meza. Good to see you again.
Good to see you, Helen.
All right, to kind of fill in for our viewers, what is it you do exactly?
Well, our podcast is daily, and we talk about everything that is Portland. And one of the things we realized is that the month was getting away from us doing a daily show. And so we started doing these monthly guides as a way to feel connected not only to the city, but to our community.
Sure.
You know, and also like you blink your eyes and you're just like, what happened?
Right.
You know, and we were tired of hearing people being like, oh, you would have loved to do this.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean?
You should have been here yesterday. That's the one I've heard. You should have been there yesterday.
So we're just like, why don't we just compile stuff?
And the summer goes by so quickly.
Oh my God.
And
it's already, I feel like, half gone.
All right. So, but there's a lot to do. Let's start with the outdoor movies in the park.
Oh, yes. So, you know, Portland Parks and Rec, every year they put on this wonderful event free for families. I believe the first one is happening.
July 12th?
Yeah. I think it's Ferris Bueller's Day Off at Colonel Park. That's over in Southeast. But if you go online, they have a full schedule. What's so wonderful about it is that it's truly all over the city.
Yeah.
It's not just like concentrated in Southeast or
Right.
South Central. You know, it's wonderful. So I'm into that. I think that,
Yeah, because I've got July 12th Newsies at Overlook Park.
Yeah.
July 18th, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, as you mentioned, Colonel Summers Park.
Colonel
Summers Park. And then July 25th, Little Mermaid at Wilshire Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those are
great.
pretty good movies.
Yeah, because you can bring a picnic, watch it, you know, have
blankets
fun.
down at 7:30, and as soon as it's able, you know, to get dark enough, they'll show the movie. It's wonderful.
Now, Portland Pride, we're celebrating in July instead of June.
Yes.
How did that happen?
So that's really interesting. What the organization realized was that there was just too much stuff happening in June.
Yeah, that's true.
And so they're just like, well, it's Father's Day, it's this, there's a powwow, there's too many things.
Yeah.
And the waterfront was trashed by then.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, so they're like, well, why don't we just move this over to July? So now Portland celebrates the whole month of July, but the actual event, like the actual waterfront festival and the parade, that happens on the 20th and the 21st.
Oh yeah, okay. So the Waterfront Festival, as we see, parade July 20th, 21st, and Portland Pride Fest. So we have also Portland Pride Night Market at Hotel Zags. That's July 12th.
Yeah, that already happened.
Oh, that's right. Where are we? What date is this? What date is this?
See, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why. Okay. And then Portland Pride Waterfront Festival, as we just mentioned, Pedalpalooza.
Oh, so this is wonderful. The best thing about Pride, I think, are the affiliate things. You know, so like there's very specific stuff that happens that is Pride associated. So this is a Pride ride, and it's a Chapel Roan ride. And I don't know if you know who Chapel Roan is, but she's like this American singer.
Yes.
Chapel Roan.
Yeah.
So everyone's gonna meet up.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel hip because I know that.
You're like, I know who
That's
Chapel
so
Roan
funny.
is.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Let's allow it.
Okay.
Irving Park.
Yeah.
Everyone's meeting up at 7. I think there's going to be a theme, and then people are just going to be blasting Chapel Roan the whole ride, going around, and it's just going to be so much fun.
And then Shakespeare Festival?
Oh, wait, so this is really interesting because it sounds kind of like stuffy, but it's not. What's cool about this is I think they call it the original Shakespeare Festival.
Original Shakespeare Festival, yes.
So this is what's interesting about that. They're doing it kind of like how Shakespeare used to be performed, which was slightly improv, very, very little rehearsals, if any, and you'll see actors with the actual script on stage.
Yeah.
And it just lends to this looseness. Yeah, it's pretty cool, and it's again happening.
Yeah, no rehearsals, scripts on stage slightly. Yeah, I love that. And then the next one, let's see. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh no, the next one?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the next event?
See, so let's go now to because there's a lot to talk about. Actually. So
well, there's also free concerts at the park. That's what's wonderful. So we have a Cathedral Park Jazz Festival. Well, you can't miss that. That's this weekend.
Yeah, people love that.
Oh my gosh, it's so wonderful. Starts Friday, goes through Sunday, and then we also have Ron-Toms every Sunday now, starting I believe like at 8. They have 2 free bands play.
Oh,
and
I love
it's
that.
So cool. Yeah.
Okay,
and
now food. When it comes to food, let's talk about what you talk about on the podcast.
Well, normally we ask ourselves, like, what are we most excited to eat this month? You know, and so we think about seasonal stuff. We think about, you know, pop-ups, whatever. And this month, we decided it's a summer of slushies. So Portland Mercury and over 24 local restaurants and bars are getting together, and they're making their own unique slushie.
Oh.
And for $8, you just go and hang out and have a slushie.
Have a slushie.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
I'll do that. You also have some hacks for summer, right? So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's how we roll with our guide. We have events, we have food, and then we have hacks. And the hacks are basically just like, here's a hot tip, you know? And so
like how to survive Portland in July?
In July.
Okay.
One that we've come up with is to have a summer trunk. So basically, you have a kit ready to go to do anything fun at any moment in your trunk. So if that's like jumping into a body of water, having a picnic, whatever, it's in your trunk. So you get some flip-flops, you get a towel, extra points.
Swimsuit?
Yes, exactly.
Or not, I guess, right?
Helen.
You I know. You also suggest like an inner tube.
Yeah, I mean extra points if you get like the car pump.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
stand up. We could just name stuff all day. You know, just it's a summer trunk. It's whatever you want it to be. And the other is just a reminder, like this is the time to do your outdoor projects. I feel like we get a little like, oh, the sun.
Yeah.
It's gonna start raining.
Yeah.
And what's wonderful about Portland is we have these free tool libraries. So assess your projects, figure out what you're going to do.
That's right, we do.
Yeah.
You can rent tools.
And you don't have to buy that weird router for that one random thing.
You check out a tool.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. And then where can we all, because you have a newsletter, right?
This is great.
Yeah, tell me about the newsletter.
It's called Hey Portland. And every day, aside from this podcast that I host, there's Rachel Monahan, our wonderful editor. She puts out this newsletter. It has events. It has like these kinds of hacks. It has news little tidbits. It's wonderful. I think that it really does help you feel more connected to the city.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll put more information on all of that on our website at katu.com. Thank you so much, Claudia.
Thank you,
Good to see you
Helen.
again.
Wonderful to be here.
All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.